Hello everybody and welcome back to the Disney Pin Pursuit. My name's Alyssa and today I have a super exciting special video because we just got back from a family trip to Disneyland and I have a merch haul to share with you guys. So I am going to get these bags organized. It's mainly pins and show you guys what I got from Disneyland and what I get to add to my collection, as well as a couple other things that aren't pin related that I want to show you guys too. So it's mainly pins, but I also got a few other things that I want to share with you guys. So keep watching to see what we got from Disneyland. Okay, so I've got everything set up and organized, so it's a little easier for me to show you guys because man, did I get a lot of stuff. I might have gone a little overboard now that I'm seeing it all laid out in front of me. But I'm super excited to add all these pins to my collections and get them all organized and have my collection start looking a little more complete. And I think from now on, I'm just going to, at least for a while, I'm just going to trade for my ISOs and what I want to collect. So this is a good start. And I'm hoping some of these pins, I got a few mystery boxes as well, and I'm going to use them as traders. So I'm also kind of trying to build up my collection of trader pins. There is an event in Washington in March, and then I'm looking at the Disneyland Nifty 50s pin trading event, but not sure if I'm going to be able to go to that one. That would be amazing if I could. But I want to be able to trade with people at the event and online as well. So I'm kind of hoping a lot of these pins will go to that too, at least some of the mystery packs. But before we get to pins, I was going to get one Spirit jersey while I was there. Then we went to Cars Land, and Cars Land is super cool. Right now, Disneyland is the only one that has it, I think. My son was obsessed, and it was definitely the best part of DCA for our family. And I found this super cool Cars Spirit jersey. And it's got, I'll give you a better close-up view here in a second, but it's got like the Cars characters on it. And I thought it was just like a neon print over the characters, but it's the Cars characters and the neon print is reflecting in the car body of each character. It's super cool. And then it's got this big Cars Land emblem on the back. I got that. That was one of two non-pin purchases. The other thing I got is for my son. I could not, for the life of me, find a Hey Hey plush anywhere. He is obsessed with Hey Hey. Whenever we watch Moana, that's like the one character he focuses on the most right now. So I got him this little Hey Hey shoulder pet before we left the hotel. So he's super cute. Hopefully he likes him. I haven't even showed it to him yet because I was waiting until after I did this video, but super cute, super fun little souvenir for him. I also got him a Mater popcorn bucket, and he has not stopped playing with that thing since he got it. He slept with it the night that we brought it home from the parks, so he's obsessed with that. But now for the piece de resistance, all the pins that I bought. So I added pins to almost every single one of my collections on this trip. I added pins mainly to my Winnie the Pooh collection, my Star Wars collection, my theme park / attractions collection, and my Mickey Mouse and Friends collection. The Star Wars collection, to be honest, when I was going to the parks, I was kind of thinking of putting that one to the side because I love Star Wars, but I couldn't really find any Star Wars pins that I was like really gravitating towards. And when I was putting it up on my board, it was looking really small. And I was like, well, maybe I should just like push that one to the side for a little bit and maybe start collecting it later. But then we went on Rise of the Resistance and my jaw hit the floor and did not come back up for like hours after going on that ride. And immediately after, I picked up a bunch more pins. I found some cooler pins in the shops just outside of the exit to Rise, and I am now obsessed. And I am a little bummed because the pins that I could find, so we didn't get to spend a ton of time looking for pins. Most of these were either in our hotel or when I could like stop in at downtown Disney on our way to the parks really quick, or the kids went down for a nap one of the days. My husband and I stayed out for another like hour or something to look for some pins. So a lot of the pins that I found for Star Wars were like land related, which is really cool, but no, I didn't find that there wasn't a Rise of the Resistance pin or a Millennium Falcon ride pin, which I was a little bummed about because I kind of wanted to get some attraction pins too that went along with my individual collections, but I got some really cool ones. So I'll definitely show those to you guys. And then I have 5 mystery packs that I'm going to open in another video, so stay tuned for that one. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick scan here just to see what I've got laid out. A lot to look at, and I'll give you a closer view. Okay, so first I figured my dining room table is a little reflective with the light for the pins. I didn't want them to be backlit so you guys could see them better. But here's a closer look at my Cars Land shirt that I got. So you can see like the reflections of the neon like in the bodies of the car. It's just super cool, but also thought it'd be a cool background for the pins. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and start with my Star Wars collection that I added to. So the other thing that I have an idea for, because I've been trying to figure out how to lay my boards out, is I want to do a like mini jumbo pin in the center of those frames. They're 12 by 12 frames, and then just kind of build the pins out from that. So I got my first mini jumbo. This is going to be in the center of my Star Wars board, and I'm going to fill the board out with pins stemming out from this pin. So really cool characters, really cool art, and I like that it just encompasses a lot of major Star Wars characters and attractions and stuff in one pin. So that one was really cool. Then I love Chewbacca, and we saw him. We didn't get to meet him. He was kind of moving through pretty quick, but this is a really cool Chewbacca pin, and it is a limited release pin, which I also wanted to try and add a couple limited release or limited edition pins while I was there. Then I've got this cool pin that opens for the Black Spire Outpost. This at the parks was so cool. It really felt like you were walking through a little trading area and really immersed in Star Wars. So that was a really cool part of the land that I really liked. And then I have this Batu pin. We got some really cool pictures down in front of the Millennium Falcon. So that was just a really fun experience for us. So that's why I was drawn to this one. And then this is just kind of a really cool pin on pin that I found after we got off of Rise. Then I have this really cool X-Wing pin. It's another pin on pin. Just shows the X-Wing really well. Cool background, really grabbed my eye. Again, this was right after we got off Rise, so I was grabbing like anything because I was just so amazed by that ride. So good job, Disney, for putting those out there right after the ride. And this one I thought was just a really cool how they framed the Millennium Falcon in there, and how they have little R2 down there looking up at it. So this is just a really cool pin artistically, and I think it'll look really nice on my board. I want to collect Steamboat Willie, and so I got this Steamboat Willie pin, which I've seen on Facebook and some of the auctions that I watch too. So I know this one's out there. I want to get more Steamboat Willie. This one is proving to be probably one of the harder ones, at least for now, for me to find pins of. I'm not sure if that's just because everybody collects him, so everybody has them and doesn't want to get rid of them, or if there's just not as many as I thought there would be. But super excited to add this one to my board, so that'll go on there. Then I have, I'm also going to do a nostalgia board, which another ride that we really liked was Peter Pan. And I just thought it was such an amazing ride. My kid liked it, which was great because he was a little nervous on a lot of the rides we went on. So I wanted one Peter Pan pin, and I actually am getting another one in the mail in a few days that is amazing, and I'm super excited to add that to my collection too. This might honestly go on my attractions board, even though the pin itself isn't an attraction, just because that is really the memory it made for me was the attraction. So that's kind of what I'm gonna dedicate this pin to, probably. But yeah, really pretty. I love the dust behind Tinkerbell, and the background is a glittery blue and the clouds are glittery. It's really pretty. The details are so crisp on here too, which I just think is amazing. So really cool pin to add to that board. And then I got this limited edition 3 Caballeros, can't pronounce those, but I try, pin. And this is definitely nostalgia for me. I remember watching this with my grandpa and with my parents and at home. But another limited edition pin, and I love these little tassels, so fun. But yeah, really cool pin to add to my collection. And then I also got this. I told you guys when I showed you guys my Dante pin a couple videos ago, if I saw another one of the Alebrije mystery boxes, I was gonna get it. So I've got it. It might go onto my son's board. I'm making them little shadow boxes. But yeah, so I have Dante. Obviously I'm hoping for the little Chihuahua, super cute. This one's cool. I mean, that is probably the coolest Alebrije in the whole film. I know this one's funny, but I'm not a huge fan, so we'll see. We'll see what we get. But yeah, stay tuned for that video because that will be part of that unboxing video. Okay, so then let's go to, I got a bunch of Winnie the Pooh pins. So I saw this pin. I've been seeing this one all over Facebook in the auctions, and I wanted this one so bad. Eeyore is by far my favorite, and I love the pins with like little extras and his little tail moves back and forth. So that's the other thing, is I was trying to find pins that were just a little more unique, not just like a basic plain pin, but had these other elements too. So super excited to find that one. And then I think this one is, so some of the quote pins that I've seen from Winnie the Pooh, some of them are a little cheesy, but I just love this one. I mean, you can't say this quote without starting to sing the song. So this one's super cute, very iconic Pooh. Yeah, great one to add to the collection. And then I had to get one of Piglet, featuring just himself, being super cute little Piglet as always. Yeah, really pretty details in the flowers and the grass and everything. So really cute, springy, fun, happy little pin. Now, this is 2 pins, which is fun. And I love that it features like some of the other characters without Pooh and Piglet. Especially since I'm going to have a board of all of these pins together. I don't want just a ton of repeats of the same characters and have that be the only things that I have in some of these boards that are like not just singular character based. So super cool to add Christopher Robin to the collection. And then I love having Rabbit and Kanga and Roo as well, of course Tigger. But yeah, super cute pin, and represents more characters from the franchise, so that's awesome. Okay, now these last 2, I have the Eeyore map piece, and I saw these, and so I was just like, well, let's just finish the collection. So now I have all 3 map pieces, which is super exciting. I'm super excited to see how they all look together on the board. They are a pin-on-pin pin, so I'm super excited to have that. So now I'll have Roo, Tigger, Pooh, Christopher Robin, and then the Eeyore one is Eeyore and Piglet. So super excited for those. Okay, now my last small collection that I got was Lion King. And again, I think this is gonna end up being a nostalgia board edition, because I just can't find a ton of Lion King pins that I really like. So I got this Hakuna Matata pin, which is great. I mean, super iconic pin on pin, which is fun. And I just like having kind of a more robust solid detailed pin. A very iconic Lion King, so I picked that one up. And then I've been seeing the Scar pin, and I don't like, I like villains, but I'm not gonna do like a villain collection. I'm not that into villains, but this Scar pin is so cool. I've been really tempted to buy it a couple of times. I love the green flames and the giant pin on pin detail. But yeah, so super excited to add that one to the collection. Again, probably gonna be a nostalgia board one because I just haven't seen a ton of Lion King pins that I'm in love with, so. Okay, I think we're to our last pin category that I've got. So the last thing that I want to do was attraction and park theme pins. And honestly, I'm a little bummed about what I'm not bummed about what I found. I found some great ones, but I'm bummed that I didn't find more. I was planning on getting a Big Thunder Mountain pin, a Pirates of the Caribbean pin, a Haunted Mansion pin, but not just like, you know, the pirate coin, not just the Hatbox Ghost. I wanted the attraction pin. So I found a few, and honestly, most of them are mystery box pins. So I got 3 of the Fantasyland mystery box pins, which will be, I'll show you those first, which will be fun to open. So I got 3 of these, and like a bunch of the rides are on here, obviously, and I like that it is like some of the main characters on the rides as well, which is fun. So I'm really hoping for the carousel. That's probably my son's favorite memory from this trip. I think we rode it at least twice, and then a third time on Jesse's Critter Carousel at DCA. And then Dumbo too, he rode that twice, so I'd love to get that pin. And then I already have a Peter Pan pin, but I love that this one has, oh, I'm gonna blank on the kid's name now, but the youngest brother on there as well. And I think his teddy bear is next to him. So I really want that pin too, but we'll see which ones we get. Yeah, I've got 3 boxes. There's 2 pins in each box, so that'll be part of my unboxing video. And then I have a Disneyland Resort pin, which is just super pretty. I mean, I love that it has everything in there. It's even got the wheel in there. But yeah, so really pretty. It's got Tink, it's got the glittery black background, a really nice pin. And then I did get a DCA pin as well. So a lot of really good memories made there, especially in Cars Land. So I had to get that one to commemorate the trip. And then I found this really cool Toontown pin. So that'll be fun to add to the collection as well. And then I've been eyeing this teacup pin on a few of the Facebook groups and auctions that I watch. So I finally nabbed that one. And teacups were super fun too. We have a really cool picture of all of us on that one. So that's definitely a great one to add to my attractions collection. And then the last one I have for attractions is Space Mountain. This was probably, I mean, Rise was visually amazing and I still can't believe it. This ride was so much fun. I love that ride so much. I was almost able to go on it twice in one day, but we didn't open to close that day and we were done by 11:45 or whatever it was. So we decided to get our portraits and head out. But yeah, so that's the Space Mountain pin that I got. And another one, immediately got off the ride, had to buy it. So that one was really great. And I lied, we have one more collection. I did get some Mickey and Friends pins. I didn't find, well, so my main goal was to find the Mickey pin trading mini jumbo pin. They had sold out 2 weeks before we got there. So I went on eBay and bought that one. So that one is coming. So that will be the centerpiece for this board. But for now I have this as kind of a placeholder for that until I get it. But I love that it's all of the Sensational 6 in one pin. It's a nice size, and I love that like some of the elements come off of like the main background. So Mickey's hand, Goofy's head, Daisy's bow, and Pluto's paws. I just think it's fun that it's not just one solid line. And all the characters, I mean, they all look amazing. Then I got this evolution of Mickey Mouse, which I love. It kind of encompasses both the old school Mickey Mouse style that I want to collect, as well as collecting the Mickey Mouse and Friends pins. Then I got this mini pin trading pin, which at the end of this video, I'll show you guys the pins that I traded for. And I forgot I also got Goofy, and I put him on that board, so I'll have to go grab him. But yeah, I wanted to get some more of these 25th anniversary pin trading pins. So I love that this one has Peter Pan's hat, but also the 25 years pin on it. And then I love pins with more elements to them. So I wasn't going to get any dated pins, but since it was our first time there, 2025 is a memorable year for me. I got this 2025 pin, and I love the spinner element. It's so fun. So I was super excited to add this, and I'm glad I saw it. It was like the last day that we were there, and I grabbed it. So super excited for that one. Then here are my last two mystery packs. I got this Mickey Mouse Club mystery pack. I mainly got it because I have the Dumbo, so why not add a couple more to the collection of characters that I already have. My plan initially was to open this in the parks and make a video on it and then trade some of these away, but we just got so busy with all of the other things of being in the parks, and pins just wasn't our main focus. But I am excited to open this, add some probably to my pin trade or my trader collection. So that'll be really fun to open. But like, I have Dumbo and I love that pin. I'd love to get the mouse here, and then I'd love to get this emblem here too as well. And I mean, Goofy's great. Okay, and the last one I got was this mystery box. I love the play in the park stuff. I think it's super fun and cute. And then this will actually be a crossover between my Mickey and Friends collection and my attractions collection. So I'd love to get the pirate boat and the Haunted Mansion. That would really like encapsulate the attraction pins that I would want from this trip. And then, I mean, any of the characters, the popcorn, we did get obsessed with the popcorn. We were there, and I mean, that is so cute with the bubble wand. But yeah, some really good options in this one, so super excited to open that. Now I'll pause for a second, and props to you for hanging on so long. This is a major haul and probably one of the bigger videos I'm going to do, but hold on one second. Let me go get the pins I traded for. Okay, so first let me show you the Goofy pin that I'm going to add to that collection as well. It goes along with the mini, but I wanted him so bad because he has a Simba pin on his board, and that is just very me. I love it so much. Also, these pins are so pretty with the glittery background. They're just amazing. But yeah, so I wanted to show you that one. I did purchase this. I did not trade for this pin. Okay, so the pins that I traded for, I had good luck and I had bad luck. So I only visited a few boards since we didn't really focus on pin trading while we were there. I did the Disneyland hotel board. I did the board in the little mini shop in the hotel on the way out to the parks. I did the pin traders board in downtown Disney. And then I did a couple of the boards in the parks too. I think one at Cars Land. I can't remember exactly where else I did, but I know I looked at a lot of them. But yeah, so there were a lot of fakes that I could tell right away were fakes. And man, I pulled 4 that are fakes. I have confirmed that now, but they are good fakes. At least for me, for someone who's new to pin trading, who's tried to do as much research as possible. Still pulled some. But I got some really good pins. I traded with cast members too to get a couple of them, which honestly, if you find somebody with a lanyard, and especially one of those little like side satchels, I highly recommend trading with them and asking if they have trivia, because they watch those pins very closely. The lady that I traded with for my first trivia, when I was like, yep, I'll trade for that pin, she said, okay, you're gonna give me a good one, right? And I was like, yes, ma'am. And I just let her pick from all of my pins. So that is definitely the way to go if you want to make sure that you're not going to get a fake. Other than that, it's just kind of what you can see in the moment and if it looks real or fake to you. So they're not as prevalent as they've seemed in some other people's videos. I think it's getting better. I think more people are trading real pins, but they're still out there. Anyway, but I want to show you everything that I traded for. So I traded for these pins here. So I was super excited to find this Disneyland Resort pin. I found this on our hotel board. And then this Miss Piggy pin was the last time I traded at Pin Traders. And I did one trade, and then the cast member was like, oh, wait, I have one in my pocket. And she pulled this one out, which was definitely the best pin on the board at that moment. So super excited. That will be a trader for me for sure. And then I traded this in Toontown. And this was a trivia as well. So that was a really good find. Again, I don't collect Little Mermaid, so that will be a trader, but super excited to have a really nice quality trader in my trader collection. And then I found this Cultivating Magic pin in Toontown as well, traded with a cast member on a lanyard. And it was kind of at the base of the lanyard, almost looked like it wasn't for trade, and she had to double check and make sure they were trading this pin. And they said yes. So this is actually a pin, I looked it up, that you only get through some of the guided tours. So it's an uncommon pin. I was super excited. It's huge. I was super excited to find this one. So still haven't decided if I'm gonna keep it or put it in my traders. If I do put it in my traders, I'll probably only bring it to like events and things like that. Or trade for ISOs with people on Facebook or something. And then I died when I saw this on the hotel board. And shout out to Melissa, the cast member who traded with me on that board. She was like, I just reset the board 10 minutes ago. I'll be here the next couple of days, and I do a really good job at organizing and resetting the board, and keep an eye out for the good pins. And if you want to trade with me, I'll try to bring in my personal traders and you can trade with me. So she was really cool. So shout out to Melissa from the Disneyland Hotel. She's awesome. And I was so excited to get one of the 25 years pins. I didn't think I was going to get one, and I didn't see any other ones. So that was super exciting. And then this is one of the Disney Ds from last year. And we love Encanto in this house. And so it was fun to get Louisa. Then this was the cast member that I traded for trivia that wanted to make sure I had a good pin. So she got my Tiana pin for this one. But I just thought, I don't collect Alice in Wonderland either, but a good trader and just a fun pin to trade for. But yeah, so that was fun. And then I also got this Minnie Mouse pin, which I found is a Loungefly from Box Lunch or Hot Topic, I think. So shout out to the people on the Disney Pin Trading Facebook group who have helped me in the last couple of days figure out these pins are real or fake and where they've come from. The pin community is great. And then, unfortunately, my 4 fakes. This is a fake of a Hong Kong Disneyland pin. Super great. This is a fake of a Pegasus carousel. Fake of a Simba sketchbook, and a fake of a Hawaii chip pin. Bummer. Oh well. It is what it is. The trading was still fun, and honestly, the Simba pin is still super cute. They're all super cute, but I love the Simba pin, and they will probably be on my kids' boards for now. They're definitely not going back out into the pinverse, so we'll just hold on to these for a little bit. And I'm sure my kids will love having them on their boards in their room growing up. So still fun grab. But yeah, that was my trade. I mean, for not having much time to trade pins, I think I did pretty good. But yeah, super fun time in the parks for our first time going, really, and my first time focusing on pins while I'm there. Again, thank you so much for staying for this extremely long video, but I had a lot of things to show you guys. So stay tuned for my pin unboxing video that'll come out soon. And then I'm also doing a new weekly video called Pintastic Tuesday, where I look up the value of some of my pins and what I paid for them and what their current value is now. Kind of going along with the budget theme of my channel to see if I've made some good purchases. So those should be fun. And then I'm also going to do a board reorganizing video soon to kind of add these pins to my boards and then reorganize them in a way that is just a little more appealing and fun. And then I have to stop buying so many pins for now. My wallet hurts. So I'm gonna do a new bit for every month. I'm going to go to my lovely husband and ask him to give me a budget, because I need one and I can't set it for myself, obviously. So he's gonna give me a budget, and that's gonna be my pin budget for the month. And then I'll take you along to see what kind of fun finds we can find for whatever budget he's given me. And they might just be traders, but fun to add to my trader collection. And I might just save some of the budget to get some of my ISOs as well. We'll see. But yeah, so like, subscribe, follow along for more pin content. And thank you guys again for sticking around for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have a favorite pin, go ahead and leave me a comment below and tell me which one's your favorite, or let me know what you guys are collecting and how you guys find your pins, because I'm always looking for more tips. Oh, and I wanted to give a shout out too. There's been a couple people, and I'm mad at myself for not looking up their names again, but there's been a couple people who've been commenting on my videos and telling me how much they like them and how much they've enjoyed them, and I really appreciate you guys so much. There's already been a couple of times I haven't even been making videos for very long, but I've been thinking about, oh, this is kind of a lot of work. I think I'm kind of done doing these, and you guys have like given me motivation to keep going. So I really, really appreciate it. Props to you guys. Props to the pin community. Everyone out here is great and so supportive. So just wanted to give you guys a little shout out. But yeah, until next time, thanks everybody. Bye.